Hello, welcome to SNFX. Let's start our analysis. My audio is clear. My audio is clear. Okay, let's start with GJ and AJ. We are seeing some sort of nice move to the upside. I would say that it would be a little late entry if you want to take an entry somewhere around this area. Stop loss would be somewhere around this area. Red profit will be somewhere around this area. This would be a little late entry. Like to just wait. Not want to just jump into a trade. There is nothing to be worried about. Like if you miss a move, then there is lots of opportunities. Don't try to just jump on that wave. Someone. Yesterday was a bank holiday. I saw that my forex fund chart, like the calendar, but I did not get the thing. And when I again analyzing the market, and then I saw the my forex factory, and there I saw that there was a USA holiday, USA bank holiday. That is the reason why it was so boring day yesterday. Still, we managed to get some good amount. Like, let's suppose I would have not taken that 1% trade, then also I would have made somewhere around $118. Okay, let's suppose $100 in that trade where I made some $445 and some extra $18 from other trades. So then also I would be able to make some good amount. But the problem was, like yesterday there was a bank holiday. So when you have a bank holiday in USA, then you will definitely not get a good sort of move. Yesterday we take some trades, but like by some pips it did not hit our take profits. But just by some pips, three trades did not hit our take profit just by some pips, like just by two pips, by three pips, like that. Usually we don't get these sort of things happen. Yesterday was like still we managed to get one good trade. Please start smart money concept. So, Guru, a smart money concept, I would say, like, do you really think is it like that much good that you can utilize that same concept on prop firm trading? Do you really think that is it that much suitable that you can take a 100K or 200K challenge and you will be able to pass that challenge by that strategy? If that is the case, then why the teachers who is teaching SMC have not a 100 or like $10 million or like $5 million funding in their own account? Because today in today's world in forex industry there is no lack of principal amount. There are lots of pro firms who is willing to give you principal amount, but still those are like not able to get that amount. It's not because they they don't know how to approach the pro firms. Hot money concepts fails at the pro firm. Believe me. If somebody says that he or she, no, everybody like it is not like everybody is failing in SMC in pro firm, but mostly. If other strategy will take you like 6 months to you in our strategy, it will take 6 months to pass a pro firm challenge. SMC will take somewhere around 1.5 year or 2 year for the same things to happen, and still with not that much of efficiency because that strategy is only made. So I get the money in my ICICI bank account to deal app. There is a software like website where you have to make your own login ID password, sign up, and then they will transfer that money to. No, I did not get any issue. Why would I get any issue? If you are getting money from prop firms, it means you are if you if you will pass the challenge, then you will have to sign a contract where they will mention that you are providing some sort of service to them. It's not your own capital. It's not something which you have which 200K you have placed the money and now you are getting the profits. No, it's not your money. You are not liable for it. If something happens, if you lose this money, then also it's not your money. There is nothing to be worry about. It is showing some momentum, but still, I don't want to take an entry at around this area. If already has the move has already given this much of. Don't want to be this sort of credit. Worry about payouts. There are lots of methods to get your payout. Yeah. In my secondary screen, I have opened my MT4 where I am looking all the four charts. So keep an eye on this also. In the secondary screen, I have opened all the charts. I am having an eye on this chart also. My strategy is slightly different. I don't know your name, Nuance Gaming. I don't want to take any sort of trade right now. I would like to wait for the candle to close. Then I would be waiting for. Then I would be looking for the trade. Sorry, I just muted. I should be looking. You know, you'll you have lots of order blocks. You mean bouncing from this order block? How much time do you give on chart Nuance? Like how much your screen time, daily screen time average? So this is the problem. Like you try to force order blocks in SMC. If you don't get a order block on 15 minutes, try to see on 1 hour. See, in 1 hour, this would be your order block. Okay. Let's suppose market just fall from here and it falls down, comes this area, you would say no, this is the far extreme order block of premium. Here you will say that it's not if you lost a trade at this area, but you will say that it's not in a discounted zone. This is in a discounted zone. Okay, so that way it's okay. But every time you will try to make some excuse, like not you, but the strategy is like that. Like that is a problem. That is not a good thing. We'll also try to look at order block at this area in 30 minutes. When you go to 15 minutes, you will see some order block at this area also. You may get order block at this area or at this area. Let's suppose market try to somebody will buy from this area also and will be able to get some profit. Here there is some sort of imbalance. Okay. We have this imbalance at this area. You go to 15-minute time frame, you may also see some sort of imbalance at around this area. Two hours London to your 2 hours New York. Hi, Ara. This is some sort of break and retest, like not a break and retest strategy, it's some sort of support and resistance strategy. When the market breaks the some sort of support or some sort of resistance, we try to take that. Live will be much better than back testing, I would say. Yesterday I play a song in background and today I got a partial copy strike. Because the volume was very low. I don't know why they gave me that sort of partial copy strike. I don't have to do anything to remove the, like I don't have to remove that or anything. But I would I'm not getting the time, but there I will remove that background. So just like 2 or like 10 or 5 minutes. And even I don't like that song also. They gave me partial copy strike. US30 is still bearish. We get a nice break from this area, then I would like to sell this. We get some sort of break like this, then I would like to sell this. Otherwise, I would like to just wait. I just try to take 2 to 3 trades per day, where I risk my 0.2% of my capital, which is $100. Okay, and I try to make somewhere at around 100 to 300. And believe me, I don't need any sort of a lot of knowledge to. I'm doing this live from the past like 3 weeks, and like the people who watch my video know that I do this sort of things with a nice accuracy. Okay, I don't need a lot of like knowledge. Like I don't need that sort of a smart money concept to make this much amount. You know, with a win rate of around with a win rate of approximately 80%. Let's suppose look at the win rate. These all trades has been taken in the live. Just look at the win rate. I have taken all these trades in the live market. These trades were taken yesterday. All 4 trades were taken yesterday. Okay. So do I need a smart money thing if I'm getting this sort of result? These all trades are taken in live market in live stream. These are not back testing trades. These are all trades which I have taken in the live stream only. Here you can see it's a minus 6.9 and still I write it as win because in my break-even trade I write it as a win trade. Because you know, let's suppose you take a trade but end up in a break-even. There are lots of reasons to end up the trade in a break-even. I also joined Phantom in back January or I think Android. Mid of December or January, I joined Phantom. I did not like. essentially. I'm not saying that is not a good thing. Like that is not a good strategy. I don't blame the strategy, but whether it's a like whether it's suitable for pro firms or not. So I would not say that that a strategy is suitable. Try to do that thing in like the problem is that many people try to implement that SMC on trial phase of a TN. And what they do, they just take one trade, and when you take a trial and you take one trade, okay, by you take one trade and you get a loss with a 1%. And let's suppose you take two, three, four trades, and in four or five trades, your one or two trades definitely hit in trial phase. I'm talking about, and you will not show any sort of rush to make 10% in your trial FTM account. Okay, but what happens when you go with the same mentality in the live challenge? You will see if you lose a 1%. I'm not talking about 5 or 6% loss. I'm just talking about 1 or 2% loss. If you take a 1 or 2% loss, you will start thinking like whether when I will get my 10% win, when I will get my 5% win. You will start thinking like that. Here comes the problem because you don't know whether the next two trades will be a loss also. I prefer some sort of strategy which has a decent amount of win rate to pass the perform. So that because time is a very big problem in like in challenge. When you buy a challenge, then nothing will hurt you. The only problematic thing is like the time aspect. Time aspect is very difficult. Let's suppose you are at a break even or your 1 week has been passed. You will start thinking that whether you will get any trade or not, whether you will be able to make your account positive or not. These sort of things will start popping in your head. You risk 0.5%. Nice, nice, nice. I would say to just watch his video. He's a SMC trader. He's a mentor. He was a mentor in Phantom FX, and I would say to watch his video. He lost his 100k 100 account. Yeah. And listen what he says and try to do some maths and try to think how much he is risking and what he is doing, what the heck he is doing that he lost his 140k account. How much losses he get? You know, he also like as per he says he is getting only 6 to 10% in a month, and still he lost his 140k account. So I don't know what he did with his account. God knows. can watch her video also. She's also a mentor of she was also a mentor of like in SNC, and she also lost his 80 like it's 80 pound, it's 100k challenge. Okay, I don't know what the heck these guys do. But if you are saying that it is different from ICT, so I cannot do any comment. If it is different, then you might be having some, because if you are asking from me, then I have lots of like negative things. Not lots of negative things, but not suitable for prop form. But as I'm like, because I just want to share my experience, what I have, what my finding is. If you are like if you if you are saying ICT is different from SMC, but as per my knowledge, all these SMC traders are from learned uh, from this ICT tutor. As per my knowledge, I don't know whether it's correct or not. Because I have spent, like, I have wasted my 1.5 year. I would not say completely wasted, but I have like wasted my 1.5 year just by following YouTubers to join the course, and I also joined the course without doing my own research. Okay, it is important to understand. And see, sometimes what happens, like, I will not say gorilla is bad strategy. I never say that gorilla is not a good strategy. But whether it's a prop firm friendly or not, whether you can pass the challenge by like pass the challenge continuously or keep your account positive with that sort of strategy or not, that is the question. Whether that thing is because as I am expecting that you are from India, then I can assume that you will not get like 10 lakh or like 50 lakh capital to invest in the market. Not even 5 lakh capital from from a family in India. They will not. They may give you 10 lakh or 50 lakh rupees for your study, but they will never give you uh, that sort of amount for your trading purpose. So our only goal is to learn a strategy, pass a challenge, and then make money. So it is very important to it is very important, and whether that your strategy is suitable for prop firms or not. Look at how much consecutive losses do you take. Do the back testing and then try to find how much consecutive losses do you take. Don't look at it. Don't look at it that, oh, okay, I get a six loss and my seventh loss has just recovered all the six loss trade. In Gorilla, this sort of things happened. You will get consecutive six loss, seven loss, and your seventh or eighth loss will definitely like recover all your capital, all your loss. It does happen in Gorilla. But the problem was that after getting six or seven loss, your confidence was like on the floor. After I'm not saying after six loss, after getting 5% loss of your capital of your challenge account, because if you want from there, if you want to pass the challenge, you need to make 15%, and to lose 5%, at least you will take a 1 week, as per my experience or as per my strategy. And after like losing 5 weeks, after losing 5% and after losing 1 week of time, you have to make 15% in next 3 weeks. Time decay is also there, and then only you will be able to pass the challenge. So that is not a viable thing for me. That was not a viable thing for me. SMC ICT is no, it is from a. I get to know about ICT from 2018. In 2018 only, in 2018 or 17, I get to know about ICT. Okay, I tried to back in 2017-18. I tried to learn that concept, but it was so complicated. I tried, and the material was so vast that I could not, because that time, I was very new to the trading. So the thing was very complicated. So that's why I had just left that. At that time, I just left that thing. After some time, I again uh, know all the things about the ICT. Then from that time, I had already a lot of things. See, see. I don't know your name, Nuance Gaming. So, but man, believe me, the only reason why I'm showing you all these things, you just do your thorough research. If you have done your thorough research, and if you have confidence that no, this is my thing, then stick to it. But if uh, you are on my stream and you are showing these sort of things, so that's why I thought to just let you know. Just I'm looking at the US study. Why I decided to choose this strategy? Because I saw lots of YouTubers were doing like lots of traders were doing live streams. So if this sort of a strategy is not working, then why would they do the live stream and take that this sort of trade? They would definitely not do that this thing. But if they are doing this and they are still profitable, so I thought that let's give a chance this sort of a strategy, and from there I get motivation to build my own strategy, which based on support and resistance sort of thing. Presence is also a very important thing. Like, see, I spent 1 hour and I have not taken any trade. I'm just uh, doing my research, doing my analysis, talking with you guys. We have get a 15-minute candle to close. The market is trying to continue its move to the downside. New 1 hour candle. This is running quite fast, not giving us opportunity to win the trade. This is also for a minute. For me, AJ has a clean move. So this now here, let's wait for at least a 5-minute candle to close. Bullish for taking re-entry. Keep an eye on other trades also because 4 hour has a candle, 4 hour candle has been closed. We have some sort of resistance at around this area. I want to place an order in US 30. This would be a little risky trade. I would not say a lot of risk, but still a little risky trade. I have just placed an order in US 30. It's a little risky trade, but I wanted to take this much of risk. And why I'm saying it a risky trade? Because we are having some sort of resistance at this area. That is why I'm saying it a little risky trade. It's getting some sort of resistance from this area. Sorry, my house construction is still going on. It takes a lot of time to make a new house. Construction is still going on. My friends ask me that whether you are making a Taj Mahal or what. It takes a lot of time to build a new house. Yep, yesterday was a very crazy day. Because I it was it was a big mistake. Yesterday was a bank holiday. Look at it. It was a holiday yesterday. And I don't know why I did not see this thing. And nobody reminded me about it. Whether it's Akash or Parmeshwar, nobody has reminded about it. Yesterday was a bank holiday. That is why the trades were like crazy. Just missing our take profit just by pips. To get a nice break till this area, I would like to take a buy in GJ. That is the reason why yesterday was very. GJ is all to all a good trade. I would like to wait in this trade. And if it will continue its move to the upside, there is a high chance that it might give you a nice move till this area also. Because here we are having some sort of uh, higher resistance. So if it will continue its move to the upside, there is a high chance that it may reach till this area. Because see, this is the first break of the 4 hour and 1 hour candle. And when this is the first break, there is a high chance that you will get the further continuation move. And when you will get that further continuation move, then you will definitely get uh, the chances that the trade might reach to this level also. But you can see that AJ was in some sort of bullish move and it's now showing the strength to the upside. So there is a high chance that it may reach to this level also. It just stacked at this area. It is forming some sort of grabbing some liquidity at this area, and then it will just give you a breakout. There is a high chance that it will give you a breakout like this. Then it will continue its move to the upside. If I will see a bearish candle, 15 minute is a little to give us sell. Let's wait. DJ is also trying to break this. If DJ will break this thing, uh, we are having some sort of DJ will break this area, then we are having an area to reach this. AJ is again AJ has started its upside, started its move to the upside. The thing which I told you that uh, we will get a break from this area after grabbing some liquidity at this area. Because many people will want to sell from this area after seeing some sort of resistance at that area. That is why we saw this sort of weight. Then it has started showing some sort of move to the upside. There is a high chance that it will reach till this area. It's about to hit my take profit. You see that almost went to my take profit. It almost hit my take profit. It's almost hit my take profit. AJ, like yesterday, GJ was about to just hit my take profit, and just by spread, it did not hit and just came down, and I had to close that trade at around break even. It was a very yesterday was some sort of holiday. Today is not. Today is not any holiday or anything. Today we can wait. Can wait for something. Space off. I have, it is showing some sort of rejection from this area. Wait, let's wait. As it has broken this high, so there is a high chance that it might touch our take profit also. That's great. Let's place it aside because it is taking more time. We may miss some opportunity. Oh, GJ. Right. DJ. Cold is looking quite good to me. But some tips it's not hitting our take profit. This is not good. When this sort of things happens, this is not good. Just by some tips, it's not just by spread it's hitting our take profit. Look, just closing it manually because it's taking much more time. That's easy. Easy has broken the upside. So just by spread, it has not. Okay. It has just given us our take profit. It has just given us our take profit. You can see it has just touched the take profit at around this area. I also closed in my 24. GJ, we may take one entry in GJ. We may take an entry in GJ, but again, see, if you are trading in GJ and AJ, so don't try to take all the trades. If you are Like let's suppose if you are getting similar sort of entries, then try to take only one entry, because if you get a loss, then what will happen? You will not get a full loss. Let's suppose you take some sort of trade in two trades, two pairs, some sort of trade. So what will happen then when you will get the loss? Uh, you will get the entire loss. See, today it hit our take profit. Why? Because today is not any news. It took some time, but still it able to hit our take profit, and there is a high chance that it will reach till this area also. Okay, but I don't want to wait for that long. You know why? Because in minute, you see, there is a high chance that it will reach till this area. There is a very high chance that it will reach till this area. Yesterday was thankfully dead. That's why our some of the finest trade did not work. Worked, but just missed by some pips. In the beginning I was thinking like today is not my day. I am, it does not happen. It does not happen with just I'm just placing a trade in US in gold. I have just placed an entry in gold. Sorry, just placed an entry in gold, because as it breaks the low, I wanted to be in this trade. As it breaks this low, this previous low, my stop loss is quite big. I could place my stop loss only at around this area. I could place my stop loss somewhere at around this area only. Okay, no problem. You guys can, if you have not taken, you could also place your stop loss somewhere at around this area only. Just uh, So in gold I am just minimizing my risk to this candle. Comes down, then that's okay. If it goes up, I don't want to be, because my stop loss, my previous stop, I wanted to place my stop loss only at around this area, as I had already placed the lines. So I just, when I dragged the PCS script, it just opened at around, my stop loss was at around this area only. How you feel about risk management? Want to ask, like, what you expect from a risk management? You must have to know the strength and weakness of your strategy. You know the weakness and the strength of your strategy, so you can then only you will be able to uh, do the risk management. Just did not hit my take profit just by spread. Very frustrating when trade does not hit your take profit just by spread. So like spreads are quite big. To look at the spread on 1 minute, you'll see that the spread is quite high. New 15-minute candle has bent. So if it will come, if it comes down to my break-even area, I will exit this trade. No, because it was about to hit my take profit, and just by spread, it did not hit my take profit. If it will if it comes down to my break-even area again, I will just exit from this trade only. Okay, it just take me out at around $67 loss. That is fine. I was about to hit my take profit just by spread. It did not tag me out. That is fine. So trading is something if you want to satisfy your ego, then what should I say? That is not a place where you should satisfy your ego. I would say to just try to just try to make profit. If any strategy is able to give you profit, then that's fine. You know, it is the mentors who put this thing in our mind that our risk reward must be that high. There is no need to, if your win rate is good, then there is no need to worry about risk reward also. Gold, it just take me out at around 0.6, 0.7. But it was about to hit my take profit. It is just a matter of luck. Did not tag me out. It was just a matter of luck. Cannot do anything in this sort of condition. Just by 0.1 or 0.2 pips, it did not hit my take profit. It's a matter of luck. Sometimes it does happen. See what I said, it will about to hit this area. See, you have to make your mind. Like if you want to uh, take some strategy where you get 1:5 risk reward, okay, and you get 3 or 4 consecutive losses. So that's okay. It depends personality to personality. For me, I want to see some sort of smooth curve like this. I want this sort of graph, my PNL graph. And in those sort of a strategy, what will happen is this, and then you will see this. Both the strategies are okay. I'm not saying that this is not upward graph. This is also upward graph. But the matter is whether you like this graph or not. If you like it, then that's fine. If you don't, then you have to change it. You have to change your strategy. Today I am done for the day. I don't want to take any more trade. I took 2 trades. In one trade, around I made around $96. In one trade, I made a loss around $67. We have uh, I'm still in profit of $25, but that's fine. Some days are like that only. You have to in those days you have to just be patient. If I will get any nice opportunity, then I may think to take. But otherwise, because the day is like okay that we had some moves, but again, not a very convincing moves. DJ, we sit at around this area, and from here, DJ was completely like small moves, not even not a good move. US 30, the same sort of scenario. We sat at around this area, this candle. So you make rule this strategy. So like I have made my like a rough checklist. I would not say like some sort of like rough checklist in my I have remembered all these things. So I've not made any and not think of like I have a rough sort of checklist because there is not a lot of things to keep an eye on this sort of a strategy. But is giving us some nice website. Seeing some sort of move. Yep, you'll be with some strength. Most of the time, it does not happen. This sort of thing does not happen. Like it was just like see, this was my take profit, and market was the spread. Market was here, and the spread other line of spread was at this area, and it just did not hit my take profit. So these type of things do not happen every day, but sometimes it does happen. Like yesterday, also our one or two trades just The cold has given us a break. That is also showing some sort of move to the upside. I'm looking for a trade in US 30. I've just placed an entry in US 30. had given us a nice break from this zone. Had just given us a nice break from the zone, and it has also given us a nice break from the 4 hour candle. So I decided to take this entry. And also, gold is also started to move. Just placing an entry in gold. I have just placed one more entry in gold. So right now I am having my two entries, one in gold, one in US 30. That's good. If USD is weak, then there is a high chance that gold will continue its move to the upside. Because whenever USD gets weak, uh, gold starts gaining strength. The same sort of things happening today also. Yesterday also, GJ trade was like just about to hit my hit my stop loss, and just touched it and just went up from there. And gold also just came down to hit my stop loss and then just uh, showing some retracement from there. Is about to hit our take stop loss. That's fine. Is some sort of pseudo break. It had just tagged us out at around $99 loss. So it's not a good trade. They just given us a pseudo breakout. Everything was perfect in this trade. There was nothing so that I could stop myself to not take this trade. Just market came, trade somewhere around this area. Was what somewhere at around this area. Everything was perfect. Profit was somewhere at around this area. So nothing. There was nothing which was bad in this trade. Everything was perfect. This candle just broke the this zone, and then the 1 hour and 4 hour candle has just been broken by this candle. So I was like, previously it has just broken the zone, this candle, and then this candle has just broken the 1 hour and 4 hour candle. So I was like, okay, now it may see some sort of a move to the upside, but it did not give us any move. It just came down sharply. That's fine. GJ also trying to give us some sort of retracement. US 30 is okay. US 30 is also some sort of same sort of trade. See, once US 30 will start its move to the upside, there is a high chance that it will give you some nice move. Okay. So if you are planning to get 1:1 trade, then that is not any problem. That will not be an issue. You know, in DJ we can look for a trade. Rejecting from zone, rejecting for 1 hour and 4 hour candle. No, no, I'm just focusing on the trades. Just focusing on the trade right now, Mohammed. Focus is on trading right now. The entry is looking quite good. So rejection from 1 hour and 4 hour candle is showing also the nice rejection from this sort of zone. Just check the zones again. I'm just placing one entry in US 30. Sorry, in GJ. And this would be my last entry for the day. This would be my last entry for this day. I have placed it, and this would be my last trade. I have done a little extra trade today. Market was just giving me some opportunity, so I just grab. This would be my last trade for this day. There I win or lose. Yeah, I took, I think, usually I took 4 trades max, but today I took 5 trades. Usually I take 4 trades max, 3 to 4. Today I took 2 extra trades, like one extra trade. Usually I take 4 trades. This is end for my day. If I will get a loss, then okay. If I get a win, then that's okay. But that these 2 trades are last trades for my day. April. When a 5 minute candle will break the high of this candle, then there is a high chance we may see a nice move to the upside. Get a break, 5 minute candle break, then there is a high chance that will continue its move to the upside. It's forming some sort of grabbing some sort of liquidity at this area. So it will break this and closes above it. There is a high chance it will continue its move to the upside. Sometimes some trades took more time than usual. These are those trades. Just give me a moment. I will be back in 2 minutes. Sorry. I'm saying that we let that trade, we let US 30 trade open because I'm not seeing any problem in that trade. It is taking some time. It is taking some extra time, but I want to give it some time. Because sometimes some trades are good, but still they take some time. And usually in US 30 we see like we get moves after 8 p.m. IST. We have observed this thing that if you look at the US 30, look from where it has given a move. Look at the afterwards time, these times after this is after 7:30 p.m. So in these times we get big moves. We have to 5 minute and just a 15-minute time frame. If you look at the US 30 charts, we get big moves at the like in New York session. So uh, you can expect some sort of move in the New York session. It is still above this 4 hour candle, and it's taking more time. Usually, usually we are having our mind is like our strategy is like we take the trade and it just give us our take profit instantly. That is why we are, when it's taking more time, then we start doubting in on it. Need one this sort of candle. Let's look at gold. This is why I don't like it. Came down, hit our take profit, hit our stop loss, and then just plays with our emotions. Here also it just about to hit our take profit. Today's loss was, see, taking loss is not a big thing. Like we traders, we do take losses with a smile on our face. So, but the problem is when you get this sort of loss where your TP is this is your TP and market is one line is at this area, other line is at this area, and from here it's rejected and goes all the way up. That's hard. It is showing some sort of problem at this area. It is showing some problem at this area. very like it's not a very strong resistance. If you look at a 1 hour candle, the strength is quite good, not a very tough resistance that uh, candle cannot break, not like that. It's a normal resistance, but still it's struggling to go up from here. I have taken a lot of entry today, like 2 or 3, lot of entries. Otherwise, this is quite. This is the entry I would like to take. Right around this area, stop loss will be around this area. Take profit at this area. As I have taken a lot of trades, like I am 5 trade is, I would say that it comes in the zone of over trading. If you are taking 5 trades, then it comes in the ambit of over trading, I would say. So you said that you just trade for 2 hours, and it took around it is about to, it is about to happen 2.5 hour. So would you wait for your entry to till open till this time? Would you keep your entries open? This is the problem. You don't know when the market will reach. For me, I just want to take an entry, get my profit or get my loss, just exit. I don't want to stay for so long. There, like, there's lots of things can happen in between those times. I'm just exiting from US 30 because it's taking I just want to exit from US 30 because it's taking more time than usual. Also, nuance gaming is saying that it may drop from this area. So we should consider his thoughts also. Let's make it a break-even trade. Okay. If market wants to go up, let it go up from here. Let's make it a break-even. To stay in this trade for some time. Wanted to be in this trade for some time. More time than usual. Believe me, I wanted to be in this trade. But, but it's no. Uh, I just closed my trading somewhere at around 8:30, taking more time than 8:30. Like, okay, okay, I'm just closing my position. I just closed my position because it was taking more time than usual. And we also had some sort of zone at around this area. We had some sort of zone at around this area. That's why I decided to close the entry, but seeing 15 minutes, I made around only $35 today. I had a two loss. This $67 loss was very, what should I say? Sometimes happens. This sort of things happen sometimes. Still okay, okay day. Not a not a bad day. Not a very good day. Average day. I would say break even day. Sometimes we do get these sort of days. US 30 now it's showing some sort of bullishness. If this candle closes above this line, there is a high chance that it will continue its move to the upside also. If this candle closes in 33 seconds, if it closes, yes, Like, yeah, if you have any plan, then stick to it. You have planned it that you will take only two trades and max 4 hours, then stick to it. There is no need to betray your plan. When the market will break this high, there is a high chance it will continue its move to the upside. When it will break from this candle, if it breaks this high, there is a high chance that it will continue its move to the upside. It's is tempting me a lot to take an entry at around this area. I have taken a lot of entry today. Don't want to be in trade anymore. Usually, I don't take this much of trade. Like, I do trade four trade, four trade. After four, fifth trade is like fifth trade is a big. I started move to the upside. Nice. It would. I know that if I will be in this trade still, there was a high chance. That is why I was not exiting from this trade at around break even, because I know that there is a high chance that it will give us our take profit. It was a very high chance that it would have with me my take profit. Yep, you may say, you may say, take profit was somewhere around this area. There's a high chance that it will give me my take profit. Just one more trade in the in area also. Somewhere around this area. I should have waited for this candle to close. It was very tempting for me. I wanted to stay in this trade. That is why I was telling again and again that will continue its move to the upside. My time was about to it took me like, I take that entry, it was already taken three candles of 15 minutes. I was in this trade from the last 15 minutes. Okay. So, that's why I just not want to be in this trade anymore. If I would be, it would be a 1:1 trade. I will not take any trade, believe me. If I say that I will not take, and also it is about to 8:30 is about to happen. So I don't take trades after 8:30. The timing is at 8:30, 5:30 to 8:30 only. Don't like to see the charts after 8:30. These 3 hours are mine. I do take trades in these hours only. Yeah, wanted see this sort of move which it gave after this cancel. I would not say these trades were like not good trade. I would say that electricity was off before I was planning to go on the chart. I was expecting this sort of move. I'm just discussing the trades which I took. So this trade was a rejection trade. After seeing one, two, three rejection candle, and then when I saw this black candle, I wanted to take an entry, and I took the entry, and it also goes in my direction also. But just by some spread, I would say that it just did not give me my take profit and just reverse and take me tag me out. That's fine. And after this, I took this trade. This trade was also going quite well. I took the entry when it break the 1 hour, 4 hour candle. Previous candle was a rejection candle. Okay, so I took the entry at around this area and it just fall down from the entry position and then came down and tagged me out. There was one more trade in AJ. It was a nice trade also. It break 1 hour and 4 hour candle. Okay, so I place an entry at around this area and it just went up and give me my take profit. My expectation was to reach at this area. That's fine. Exited my order somewhere around 1:1. Okay, let's wrap up this session. I took one extra trade today. Usually I take 4 trades, but today I think I took one or two extra trades because the market was like this. The market was giving me opportunity, so I took one or two trades, one or two trades, two extra trades. That's fine. US 30 was expecting a move. I was expecting this move at the time. It took quite a lot of time. I was expecting this move to happen. No problem. I exited US 30 at around $30. I missed my $70 in US 30. Okay, that's fine. Every day is not your day. Sometimes market just take the take whatever the market gives you. Okay, bye bye. Happy trading.